All right, let's get started with one of the most immediate problems that the TC is going to find himself struggling with Windows 7, and that is installing applications that just do not seem to be compatible with Windows 7, do not like the install procedure, or do not work once installed. So the applications that install fine, we're not going to demonstrate that because you're all very versed in how to install applications. Many older applications will install relatively without too much problems in your Windows 7 environment. But you're going to have those every once in a while. Those really difficult just will not install correctly. A couple things you want to remember about Windows 7, different than XP, is that in many cases you're going to have to help those difficult ones try to get installed. Another caution is when you're trying to install, and let's go ahead and open this up, and I'll talk while I'm going. Always install applications with the Run as Administrator feature. So I'm going to go down here, I'm going to drill into the CD-ROM, and let us use this as an example that I popped the CD in, it did not install properly, so I'm backing out and trying a different mode. So I'm opening up the Adobe Acrobat folder that has both the MSI, and I'm highlighting that now, and an older setup.exe. Normally the MSI file will initiate the proper tools within the Windows 7 installer programs and get that program installed, but not always. Sometimes you may have to go back to the older setup.exe. Now I'm going to right mouse click. This particular application did not want to install correctly. Oh, let me back up here real quick. Notice when I right mouse clicked the actual executable that installed. Don't forget this. I would say most of your applications that you're going to install on, say, your images as you image them and roll them out, run them as administrator during the installation. So do not forget this. If it's a well-designed Windows application, it may not need this, but I would just make this a habit from now on. When you're installing an application, make sure you run the executable that is going to install the application, run as an administrator. You will find that you have a whole lot less problems in the installation than if you just double click it and go. Let's go down here to Properties, and you'll see the Compatibility tab. And I'm going to click the button, and this allows me to choose some compatibility options, and notice the options that drop down. Most of you are going to have applications that without too much trouble will run within Service Pack 2 or 3, so you could choose that as the compatibility mode for installing this. You could also, if you've got a very old DOS 16-bit application that you're still trying to run in your environment, you can try some of these video settings and see if that modifying of the Video 7 just works better. Always set that privilege level to run the program as an administrator. That is a winning solution for a lot of older applications. It does not give the user administrative rights, but when the application runs, it fools the application into thinking that it has administrative rights. So many of older applications need this run this program as an administrator feature. We're going to go ahead and apply and OK. And now we can actually run this setup program as if it was running an XP Service Pack 2 or 3, running as an administrator. So this is some of the nice little tools that you can do for Windows backward compatibility, applications that are just a little bit troublesome. Any comments or suggestions about any of our training clips, send them to vanderl@ocps.net. If we use your tip or suggestion in the next video clip, we'll send you a free Microsoft Training e-class. Hey, and thanks again from the IT staff at Winter Park Tech.